Hello, IceCap fans inside Mile 1 Center in downtown St. John's. I'm St. John's play-by-play broadcaster Brian Rogers with head coach Keith McCambridge of the IceCaps. And Keith, let's go back and talk briefly about the last road trip where you took 4 of a possible 6 points. Your hockey club played in some really tight games, then ran into a very good club Saturday. But you have to be pleased overall with the performance.
Yeah, I thought I liked the first 2 games. Obviously, Adirondack, I thought we took us a while to get our feet going, but I got into that game and getting the win. The Albany game, I thought obviously a real strong performance defensively and more consistency and details in our game. Rolled into, as you mentioned, a very strong team in Wilkes-Barre. They came out with a real strong push. It took us a while to get things shut down in the defensive zone. But with that being said, we had a chance to win that game. We were still in that game at the end. But, you know, you look to make sure that you want to win every game. You want to take as many points as possible. You know, we get the 4 points, and it would have been nice in my eyes to get the win in Wilkes-Barre also.
Yeah. Keith, was that the best hockey club you've seen so far of the year? I mean, the first 12 or 14 minutes of that game were outstanding from a Penguin standpoint.
I thought when I look at their first period, I thought that's the best team we've seen to date. I thought they played with a lot of speed. They were first to lose pucks. They were strong on pucks. But overall, from to date right now, the teams that we've played against, I would say Springfield is probably just the best all-around team we've played against that put together a full 60-minute game. But that Wilkes-Barre team played with a lot of speed, that's for sure.
We'll talk about the Falcons momentarily. Just a quick rehash of the week. Monday, the players got to go to the Dr. Bliss Murphy Cancer Center and also the Janeway Hospital, and those visits are really important, being out in the community for the players.
Yeah, it's really good. Ourselves as a coaching staff had an opportunity to go down also and meet some of the patients that are going through their cancer treatment. On our side of things, it's obviously well-timed when you look at an opportunity to take their minds off the treatment, take their minds off the chemotherapy and radiation they're going through, and talk a little bit about hockey, talk a little bit about Christmas. And on the other side of that, it's really good for the for the staff, for the hockey team. It puts things into perspective. It puts things into perspective in a way that your life's moving along every day as you're used to it, and all of a sudden people like that, it takes place, and it happens to millions of people. Obviously, cancer takes a hold and everything stops. So real humbling experience to go in there and meet some of the people and see how upbeat they are and really trying to beat cancer and get themselves back out of that hospital. But I thought it was a well-timed promotion, and I hope that on the side of things for those cancer patients, they had a chance to get their mind off their problems.
Yeah, and the kids, of course, at the Janeway suffering from various afflictions. Pardon me, and to put a smile on youngsters' faces is huge, particularly at this time of the year. Yeah,
it definitely is. The young kids, I know, Buddy the Puffin was real popular. I know one of the ladies I spoke to, a real upbeat personality. Talking about she's now beat cancer twice, now the 3rd time. And her words to me were, God wouldn't give it to me if I couldn't handle it. So real positive and brings a smile to your face that they have that mindset. So all in all, glad that we were able to do that promotion.
Yeah. Tuesday, a nice gathering at the Delta for the Christmas party, bringing in volunteers and the corporate sponsors, the partners, and so on. And it's nice to have a couple hours together to have a lovely meal and kind of mingle and chat a little bit about the time of the season.
Yeah, it's rare to have everybody that's involved in making this team move forward in the same room. So I thought that was nice to have a chance to celebrate Christmas together, have a chance to, again, talk to people that usually you don't have an opportunity during the season to touch base with. The season moves along so quickly. All of a sudden, we're in December. We're a couple weeks away from Christmas here. I know on our side of things, this first half has really flown by. So I thought it was a real good event. I thought it was nice to hear, people, their thoughts on the team and their thoughts on what their plans are for Christmas, and the players and the players' wives and girlfriends and corporate sponsors and front office staff and off-ice officials, an opportunity to mix and mingle.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. Wednesday was a big day for the IceCaps organization, winning 3 St. John's Board of Trades awards. I know that you're proud of the what's been done there, and it's nice because when you have 13, you're really busting your hump to make things happen, and to go up against some of these larger companies and to come out with those awards is pretty special as well.
Yeah, it speaks volumes of the work ethic, the time that takes to get this club, moving forward and continue to keep it as one of the upper echelon, if not the best team in the American Hockey League, how it's run upstairs here. So really driving force, obviously, behind Glenn Stanford and Danny Williams and all the office staff that puts in the long hours up top there, Roger, yourself included. So nice, I'm sure, for you guys to get that recognition and take those awards. So well deserved when we watch from our angle here as the coaches.
It was extremely humbling, to say the least. Keith, thank you so much for your thoughts on this. I appreciate you joining us today and giving us a different take on what goes on around the hockey club from the outside looking in. With head coach Keith McCambridge, I'm Brian Rogers for IceCaps 360.